On this episode of DockSide TV, we're going to go deep into the marsh and we're going to be looking for the Cajun slam, catching multiple species of fish on matrix shad. Stay tuned for this episode of DockSide TV, the Cajun slam. We're on the reds pretty thick, hot and heavy right now. None of them are too big. Most of them are keepers, but they're close. Look, this one is 16, and I mean he is 9/10. I'm gonna go ahead and let him go. He's a shave under. That's the size right there, 15 to 18 inches. I mean, we're tagging them right now. Get back in there, and look, what we're doing, we're just simply, with the bass earlier, we were tagging the bass pretty good in some narrow, windy little canals off of Bayou Platte and Bob's Bayou. Now we're fishing a deeper canal off the intercoastal. It's got a nice grass bed on it. I don't know if you can see the grass coming off the bank. The whole bank's littered with grass. And we're just easily going down this bank with the trolling motor, and when we find one red, there's a bunch of them. We're just throwing up to the grass. You don't want to throw all the way up to the bank. I got a little grass in my lawn here, I believe. You don't want to throw all the way up to the bank because that's what you're going to do. You're going to catch grass every time. So get you a nice pair of polarized glasses so you can see the edge of that grass. And we're just working the edge, the grass's edge right there. And these reds are stacked up in here. See if we can get another one. A lot of these reds aren't even hitting on the jig. As soon as you cast it, they hit it right when it hits the water. Almost as if we're sight fishing for them. Bunch of school rat reds. That's another one. Fishing with the new Holy Jolie on a 3/8 ounce black platinum. Bunch of small rat reds. Whenever you're fishing reds, you want to pay, if you get a bite, pay very close attention to where it is, especially in the wintertime, because those reds will stack on top of each other and pile up. So right when you hit one, get a mental image of where he was on the bank. That way you can get into the school, because you might spend 3 or 4 minutes getting the hook out and putting him in the well, and you might lose track of where you caught him, and there might have been 20 or 30 fish sitting right there. Kind of like I did just now, trying to figure out exactly where we caught that one. Ooh. That's a big bass. That's a giant bass. We'll go ahead and lift this one.
solid bass here. Again on the Holy Jolie. That's what we're looking for right there. Pretty unexpected. We were just in the rat reds, hoping to catch a few more of those, but this one decided to hit me. Definitely not going to complain though. It's a solid 3-pound bass, I would say, maybe even more. The mouth on that thing. Holy Jolie matrix shad, 3/8 ounce black platinum. Can't go wrong.
There's a nicer red here. And when you're fishing the reds in the winter, you are typically going to bump into schools. You're very rarely going to catch one. You'll catch, if you do hit one, you're going to hit 5 or 6 in a row. And each school's going to be similar in size. So like we were just on them rat reds and 15, 17 inches. Now we just bumped into a big one. Probably about a, I don't know. Get a good look at him. Let's see what he looks like. Get a shot of him. Splash it around. I'd say that's a solid 4 or 5 pounder. So I wouldn't be surprised if the next few we catch right here on this flat. You can see this big grassy flat. Look behind me here. What happens in the winter, we just had a big falling tide with this little front. The water dropped out probably 1.5 feet. You can see how it's all grass back there. Well, that's a pond or a cove that we float over all the time in the summer and fish it. So all them fish have to get driven out of there, and then now they're in the canal or up on the edge of it, and they gang up, and you can really put some damage on the reds there in the winter time. Like I'm feeling this fish right now. He's pretty cold. And I like to use that tiger bait matrix when I'm up in the marsh. That's one of my favorite ones. It's that Mardi Gras color. Another nice red, 4 or 5 pounder. See if we can get in this school right here. Hopefully it's a school right there.
Look at the bass. Yeah. Nice bass. That's a solid bass. That's what's so great about fishing out here. You're onto the reds, you're onto these as well. Solid 2.5 pound bass, I would say. Again on the Holy Jolie.
Alright, we did a little switcheroo there. We're going to go ahead and end the video right here. We were showing catching bass in reds, and now some speckled trout. That's the best part about the marsh. You got multiple species to fish, or to catch, to fish for, shall I say. All in one area. Bass, trout, and reds. Same bait, all on matrix shad, all in the same area, same bank. Check out all our episodes at matrixshad.com. All our DockSide TV episodes. We got everything from bass, trout, flounder, reds, mangrove, snapper, red snapper. Caught some snook. Done it all. matrixshad.com. Till next time, good fishing.
Leave your worries at the door and come enjoy the water. It's sea total, peace of mind. If your boat won't go, don't you worry, cause you know it's sea total, peace of mind. To the rescue, sea total. To the rescue, sea total. sea total.com.